Before I begin, please understand this is my opinion based off of information I'll show in this video. I recommend you make your own opinion based off the information I give. I also recommend you to subscribe if you enjoy my content. It shows that you support my channel. It takes a few seconds and it's free. Anyways, on the left we have the Boeing 737-800, part of the new generation NG series of the 737. It is the most popular variant of the 737. And on the right, we have the A220-300. Although it used to be Bombardier, it is now an Airbus aircraft and is newer to the market. In this video, we'll be looking at performance, history, and safety records. After reviewing all these aspects, I will finally conclude what I prefer more. Again, before I begin reviewing the information, please understand this is my opinion and not fact. I recommend you come up with your own opinion with the information I provide. The 737-800 was launched in September 5th, 1994, only about 1 year after the -700 was launched in November 1993, and was first delivered in 1998 with Hapag-Lloyd Flug, now TOI Fly. By the way, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, which I probably did. And being the most popular variant of the 737, it has 4,991 orders in total. The A220, on the other hand, is a new player as it was introduced on July 15th, 2016 with Swiss International Airlines. It only has 629 orders, which is extremely less compared to the Boeing, but as stated before, the A220 is newer, only being released 4 years ago as of recording. Although there's not much to talk about the 737-800 as it wasn't much different from any of the other variants other than the MAX, of course, the A220 in general is a different story. On April 26, 2016, Bombardier recorded an order from Delta for 75 aircraft. Then, after Boeing had filed a dumping petition, the U.S. International Trade Commission, USITC, found that the United States industry could be threatened. And on September 26th, the Department of Commerce put a 292% duty on the aircraft, making it basically unprofitable. But after some bickering and a filing a complaint to the World Trade Organization by Canada, it was unanimously determined by the USITC that it actually didn't threaten the US industry, though the damage had already been done, and by July 2018, Airbus acquired 50.01% of the program, which is when the name changed to the A220. And now, since Bombardier left the project in February last year, Airbus controls 75% of the project, with the other 25% being held by the Quebec government. Unlike my other videos, I won't bore you guys with the specific size and length of the aircraft. But anyways, in 2018, the 737 costed between $51.51 million and $87 million, which makes it cheaper than the $89.5 million price tag of the A220, making the 737 the cheaper option for airlines. But does cheaper always mean better? Well, we're going to be reviewing passenger seating, cargo capacity, speed and cruise, range, takeoff space, and fuel efficiency. Although I attempted to pick the best aircraft in passenger size for the comparison, the 737-800 just has a bit more room for a few more passengers. Winner, 737. The 737 has a larger capacity on board due to being a bigger plane, but it's very tight between the two. Winner? 737. The Boeing 737 has a faster speed even though it's the bigger plane of the two. Faster speed means it'll be able to do more flights in a day. Winner? 737. The A220 has approximately 500 more kilometers of range than the 737. This means it can operate at hundreds of more airports and routes and is more versatile with route planning. Winner? A220. The A220 requires a smaller runway than the 737. Just like the range, it allows it to land at more airports and do more routes. Winner? A220. The A220 is more efficient than the 737. It's designed to be a considerably fuel-efficient jet and advertised by Airbus at 120 miles per gallon, which outstrips almost every model in its class. Winner? A220. Although it's not completely fair to compare the A220 and 737-800 in this aspect, as the A220, as stated before, is only 4 years old, people still care about the safety of the aircraft they fly in. Just look at the 737 MAX situation. As of now, the A220 has been involved in no fatal accidents, but the Dash 800 isn't too bad with a rate of 0.07, which is lower than any of the other aircraft. Since the Boeing 737-800 is an older aircraft compared to the A220, this will be a draw between the two. Although Airbus gives more efficient, higher range, shorter takeoff aircraft, the 737 is a more reliable, versatile jet with a proven record and is cheaper to buy. Though most airlines lease planes and may not care about how much it costs, but overall what is cheaper to run. And the A220 with its better range and fuel efficiency is a good contender for the 737. After some hard thinking, I prefer the A220 above the 737-800. Although both aircraft have their advantages, the A220 with its longer range, shorter takeoff requirement, and more fuel efficient engines brought the win to it. What do you guys think? Is the A220 better than the 737? Tell me why or why not in the comments below. I use a lot of information from Simple Flying's posts comparing these two aircraft. You can find it in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you like the content I produce on the channel, hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. If you want to see more of me, I have a Twitter and official Discord server in the description below as well. Anyways, I'll see you next time, and good night.